Okay, let's talk about this adorable Pom Pom. I mean, what's cuter than a baby in a hat? A baby in a hat with a Pom Pom. Okay, so we have this cute little Pom Pom maker. Actually, this is the large size. When you purchase this, there's 2 different sizes in one package, but it's called the Clover Pom Pom Maker Large. This is what it looks like. It's got some clever, nifty contraptions to it here. If it looks like this, like your 3-year-old gets a hold of it and decides they're going to pull it apart, and you find all these pieces and go, oh no, this is super easy. This is how you put it back together. It looks like this. It has the edges that go like this. So the concept of the Pom Pom Maker is you wrap your yarn around this side right here. And you don't want your yarn to cover these little feet right here. So you wrap your yarn around there, and then you close it, and then you wrap it around the other side and close it. Let me show you. I have this right here. This makes it so super easy. I've gone ahead and done one side because there is a lot of wrapping to making a pom-pom. This is what it looks like. I don't have any yarn on here, any yarn on here. It is all wrapped all around here. Very little space in here. I close it up. Now I'm going to open this side, and I've got some leftover yarn here from my project. Okay, so, oops, I did that back. I've seen this done a few different ways. I found that putting my yarn between these 2 pieces right here and then holding it tight, bringing it down here like that, and then to start to wrap, it kind of just keeps that tail out of the way. You want to make your wraps as even as possible. It's less trimming later. Okay, we're going to keep wrapping, 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 wrapping. Oh, look, if it does go along that leg right there, you just want to clear it off. And wrap, 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 wrap. Yeah, you definitely want to make sure that your wraps are even and kind of going in the same direction. Like, you don't want to wrap this side, then flip it over here and wrap this side, because when you cut along here, which is the next step, if your wraps are going every different direction, when you cut those, they're going to be popping up at all different lengths. So try to keep your wraps even, keep your tension even, and just slowly or fastly wrap, 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 wrap. This is so much fun. Okay, so one more helpful tip. Do not put them in the washing machine. I accidentally did that and had a whole lot of cleaning to do. Yeah, it doesn't go through, it doesn't like the washing machine. So hand wash these if you need to. See, I made it to the other side. Now I need to work myself back and fill up this little hole right there, because I want a big fluffy pom-pom. If you want a mediocre pom-pom, you don't have to wrap so many times. But I want a fluffy one, so I'm going to keep wrapping, wrapping, and wrapping. One of the other options too, because I'm using worsted weight yarn, and every knitter has extra yarn in their stash. So you could also use different colors and make a multicolor pom-pom from yarn from your stash. That's another option. Yeah. And because you have 2 different halves to the pom-pom, you can make it 2 different colors, like your high school colors, college colors, sports team colors. Okay, I think I have wrapped enough. This is what it looks like when it's closed. I am using the Clover Mini Patchwork Scissors. Highly recommended. I have tried this pom-pom with other scissors. These are the best. They are sharp. They're like I was told earlier today, these are the ones you put away and lock up so that nobody touches them but you. These scissors are fantastic. Okay, so I want to show you where you start. The idea is we're going to cut along this line to cut all of these strands of yarn. There's a little groove in the pom-pom maker right here. Let me show you over here. See these grooves right here? This is where I'm going to start and snip. Look at that. I even like the sound. It sounds like when you get your hair cut. And we're gonna keep, okay, so that's one side of it. Now I'm gonna flip over and do this side. This little gadget is like fantastic. It holds everything into place. Look at that. Clip, 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 done. Okay, now the next step is I'm gonna take my little bit of extra yarn that I have here, and you slide it through the groove. That groove right there. Slide it through, flip it over, and now I'm gonna tie a knot. You wanna get this knot pretty tight, but don't pull it so hard that you break your yarn, but pretty close to the yarn breaking point. Okay, and I'm gonna tie it again. And then just for security, I'm gonna flip it one more time and put another knot in there. Get over here. All right. And one more. Okay, now, you guys ready for the magic? We're gonna open one side. Poof. And then we're gonna open the other side. This is so fun and fluffy. Okay, here we go. Poof. Okay, so we're almost there. Now you grab both sides and pull apart. And voila, you have a pom-pom. Isn't he cute? Okay, and one of the other things that you can do is take your scissors and probably a trash can, because this gets really, really fluffy and messy. But you can go through and snip any of your little extra pieces that might not be so even, and just give your pom-pom a little haircut. And when you do that, it kind of pulls out and fringes and makes it fluffier. And all right, so we've got it all fuzzed up, trimmed up, nice cute ball. We have our string here. So trust me, you don't want to wash this little pom-pom, but you probably want to wash the hat. So let me show you how I attached it so that it's easy to take off before washing. Okay, I'm using my bent tip needle. Slide this through, and I go. And actually on the top of this hat, because of the way that we ended it, there's a hole in the center. I don't want to go through that hole in the center. I'm going to go through the side right here for this string. And then I'm going to grab my other one and go through the other side, just because I want a little bit more structure in the middle there. Okay, and then I'm going to go on this side of that little star pattern right there. Now on the inside, let me turn this inside out so you can see what we're looking at here. I just simply tie it like I tie my shoes. I'm going to yarn over and then a bow. Just like that. And then clip these ends here, and there we go. And that way, if it does need to be washed, you can simply untie the bow, pull the pom-pom out, wash the hat, and then reattach the pom-pom after you're done.